If you are a Nigerian, a Malawian, a Zimbabwean, Ethiopian, anywhere you are from, as long as you are a foreigner in South Africa, please, I want you to pay very good attention to this very important message that I want to give to you right now.
Right now, I'm in South Africa. Watch me. Now, I'm in Eswatini, which used to be called Swaziland.
If South Africans are not accommodating, the first thing they will do is to build a very mighty wall, like very mighty walls across their countries to prevent our African brothers from coming into their country illegally, right? But they left it just to let you understand that we are all one, that we are all one Africa. In fact, that is what I see as borderless Africa. Yes, because if I'm to say South Africans are the only African country that is still practicing borderless Africa.
If you are a Nigerian, a Malawian, a Zimbabwean, Ethiopian, anywhere you are from, as long as you are a foreigner in South Africa, please, I want you to pay very good attention to this very important message that I want to give to you right now. As we all know, the Home Affairs are not playing. They are not playing. I am sending this as an important information and also a warning, so you don't say that you do not know. It is happening everywhere in South Africa, all right? All provinces in South Africa, it is happening right now, so they are not playing. Now, the Home Affairs don't want to get you without your valid passport. They don't want to get you without your valid passport. They don't need asylum paper. They don't need it. What they need is your valid passport. So what I'm saying in essence is this: please, whenever you are going out, whether you are a Ghanaian, you are a Zimbabwean, you are a Malawian, you are a Nigerian, please make sure that you have your passport with you and your passport is valid. They will see you, they will demand for your passport, you give it to them, they will just open it, shake the important pages that they want to shake and make sure that you are stamped and your stamp is valid. That is what they want. They don't want ordinary papers now. Even if you are legal in the country and you are using ordinary paper, my brother, you are not safe. So make sure you always have your passport with you all the time. Anywhere you are going, make sure you have your passport with you. This is an important message. Please don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. Today in my area, more than 7 Malawians were arrested. More than 3 Zimbabweans was arrested. No Nigerians was arrested. No Ghanaian was arrested. All the Nigerians and Ghanaians, they are all with their valid passport. So please, my Ethiopian brothers, make sure you always have your valid passport, okay? Make sure you have your valid passport, my brothers, okay? Thank you very much and God bless you. And always make sure you are safe. Make sure you are safe. South Africa is not safe for African foreigners. So wherever you are your own guard. So make sure you are always on guard. Make sure you are safe, my brothers and my sisters. Thank you and God bless you.
One of the reasons why I share videos like this is to let people understand what is going on in South Africa, because a lot of people have been trooping into South Africa without proper information. South Africa is not a country that one can easily barge into without getting proper information about the country. Now, a lot of people barge into South Africa thinking they are smart. Yes, they come into South Africa without proper documentation, without any visa. And when the South African Home Affairs begin to hunt them, begin to look for them, they turn around to say that South Africans are not accommodating. Now, let me show you how most of those people, most of these Africans come into South Africa without any documentation, without any visa, no invitation. Let me show you this video.
As you can see now, I'm in South Africa. And this is the border that separates South Africa and Swaziland. Right now, I'm in South Africa. Watch me. Now, I'm in Eswatini, which used to be called Swaziland. I'm here at the border, as you can see. This is the border post that separates South Africa and Swaziland.
Now, that is it. I wonder if South Africans are not accommodating. I don't see why they will have to leave their borders like that. But people are now taking advantage of those borders. Our fellow Africans are now taking advantage of those borders. If South Africans are not accommodating, the first thing they will do is to build a very mighty wall, like very mighty walls across their countries to prevent our African brothers from coming into their country illegally, right? But they left it just to let you understand that we are all one, that we are all one Africa. In fact, that is what I see as borderless Africa. Yes, because if I'm to say South Africans are the only African country that is still practicing borderless Africa. Other countries that have been shouting borderless Africa, when you go close to their countries, you will see the mighty walls, you will see security, like heavy security mounted at every border. Are you getting it? Like you will see security, you will see mighty walls that someone from this country can never move to or jump over to another country without showing your visa, without getting proper documentation, without showing your visa that you have the right to go into this country. But South Africa is the only country in Africa that has no border. That is to tell you that South Africa is even more accommodating than every other African countries. South Africa is the only one practicing this borderless Africa. So what else do we want from them? What else do we want from them? South Africa has no border. And it's not as if they do not have money to put their borders, right? It's not as if they don't have money to build borders. They have excess money. We all know that they have excess money to build borders. But still, they do not want to build borders across their country. They do not want it. They want you to understand that we are all one, we are all Africans. But a lot of people, Africans, are not taking advantage of that. That's the reason why most of their neighboring countries are now flocking into their country without getting visa, without any proper documentation. So for those of you that are still in South Africa, please stay safe and get properly documented. Go about with your passport. Make sure you move around with your passport so that when the Home Affairs stops you or the police stops you, you'll be able to show that you are properly documented, that you are not staying in South Africa illegally. And for those of you that intend coming to South Africa, my brother, please, the only advice, my candid advice is this: don't come to South Africa. Don't go to South Africa, because when I say don't come to South Africa, it sounds as if I live in South Africa. Don't go to South Africa. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Do not go to South Africa, because if you go into South Africa, trust me, you'll regret it. Someone shared his story with me, his experience in South Africa. Although I didn't want to share it here, the person came to my inbox and said a lot of things, how his friends invited him to South Africa, telling him that everything is happening in South Africa, there's a lot going on in South Africa, that there's money in South Africa, blah, 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 blah. This guy now moved to South Africa. When he got to South Africa, he discovered that, in fact, that most foreigners there, majority of them are suffering. Like most of the things that they are doing are not what they intend to do. Majority of them are selling sweets on the road. And these same people, because of pride, or I don't even know if I should say out of pride, they can't sell the same sweets in their home countries. But in South Africa, they are selling sweets because they need to survive. They need to survive. Then he now asked those people that invited him, what do you guys do for a living? They were like, we do anything we see, we just do anything we see. Then finally he discovered that they are into something else that is illegal. And the very moment that he realized what they were doing in South Africa, he told his friend that he's coming, that he wants to look around and also buy some stuff. The friend was like, let him escort him, since he doesn't know him. He was like, oh, that is not a kid, that he will be fine. That was how this guy left without his bag. Like he left, his bags, his clothes, everything were still in the house, but he just took his passport, his money, his phone, looking so casual. That was how he left the house and never returned. He swore that he would never go to South Africa again. So guys, thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to our new channel, please kindly subscribe to our new channel at Just Cheesy One. Just Cheesy One.